So the elasticity of demand. The elasticity of demand is the measure of the sensitivity or the responsiveness of consumers to the change in price of a product. So here's the general equation of the coefficient of elasticity of demand. We have the percent change of quantity demanded divided by the percent change in price of the product. So the general rules are if the coefficient is greater than 1, the good is considered elastic, meaning there's a big change in sensitivity of the consumers. And then if the coefficient is less than 1, it means it's inelastic, that means there's no change. So we have a basic graph of a demand curve, and this is kind of like the portion. So the top portion of the demand curve is an elastic portion, the middle portion is unit elastic, and the bottom portion is inelastic.
Goods will tend to be price elastic when they have A. Many substitutes. If a consumer has many alternatives, demand will be more sensitive to price. Also, there has to be in a competitive market. Related to the first point, if markets are very competitive, then demand will be more sensitive to the price, and therefore demand will be more elastic. Also, luxury goods, which are a high percentage of income, will be more sensitive to price. If the price goes up, less people will afford it. An inelastic good has few substitutes in the market and has little competition. The product is low price compared to your income, so you may be less concerned about the price. Finally, the good is a necessity, which means it is not a want but a need. A perfectly inelastic demand is one when there is no change produced in the demand of a product with change in its price. The numerical value for perfectly inelastic demand is 0. Perfectly elastic demand is when a small change in the price of a product causes a major change in its demand. In perfectly elastic demand, a small rise in the price results in a fall in demand to 0, while a small fall in the price causes increase in demand to infinity. In such a case, the demand of perfectly elastic is infinity. Total revenue equals price times quantity. It is elastic when the total revenue is the opposite of price. It is inelastic when total revenue is the same as price. Unit elastic is when there is no change in the total revenue.
And here we have 3 more formulas for 3 different types of elasticities. The first is the elasticity of supply, or how different suppliers change resources for different uses. We have the percent change in quantity supplied over the percent change in the price. So the next formula is the cross-price elasticity, or how 2 different goods are related. It is the percent change in quantity demanded of X over the percent change in the price of Y. If the coefficient is greater than 1, then the 2 goods are substitutes. If the coefficient is less than 1, then the 2 goods are complements. Finally, we have the coefficient of the elasticity of income, which is the percent change in quantity demanded over the percent change in the income. If the coefficient is greater than 1, then the goods are normal, meaning they're directly related with the income. If the coefficient is less than 1, then that means they are inferior or indirectly related with the income. Look at how hit his bar. To cry. Guess that's why the ground sip the wine for a mix so it's soaking, lift and shine, tip, tip, and toe, Mr.